up, dude? Alright, so this is like on this side of the mic?
Where? Oh.
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Okay.
So we're doing our YouTube. Here we go. Test 3. Alright. What color do you want to use? Oh, coming all the way from New York City is Kayla. Alright, Kayla, what color do you want to use?
Blue.
Blue. Okay. Blue. So what's our first step on number 1?
Okay, so first I did the double signs.
You did double signs. Good. So where are the double signs?
You know?
You want to point to it? You want to
Yeah.
point to it? Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. You're right. Right there. Very good. Very good. Okay, YouTube, she did it in real life style, so you couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Because YouTube is not real life, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we do with the double sign?
I did the Dorito Man.
Dorito Man. Okay, that's because we can use Dorito Man to help us for division and multiplication.
Yeah, and then it covered the positive and negative sign, and I got negative.
Very good, got negative. Okay, move a little in front of the mic. I want to be able to hear you. Okay, so we got negative. So that means that this double sign right here changes to negative.
Yeah.
All right, so pick a color.
Red.
Red. Okay, go ahead.
Then I got -5 and -4.
Okay, so now she changed it so this negative double sign changed into a single sign.
Yeah.
Now what?
Then I did good guys and bad guys.
Okay, so we got a scoreboard. Okay.
And I put the -5 and -4 in the bad guys.
So that means who scored? Good guys or
Negative.
bad guys?
Bad guys.
Yeah, bad guys
Yeah.
score 5, bad guys score 4. So final score of the game is?
-9.
Means 9-0 bad guys,
Mhm.
right? So that means that -9.
Yeah.
Let's give her a hand. Very good, very good. That's 2 in a row for you, Kayla. All right. Okay. Now we have Terrence and Bob coming all the way from Palm Springs. Walgreens. Okay, they're coming from Walgreens. Okay. We used to clap really loud in class, but the microphone doesn't let us. It's like freaks out when we clap really loud.
Oh yeah, I'm
It really does. Okay. So, number 2. What color do you want?
Green.
Green. Okay, go ahead.
So first I found the double signs, which
Yeah.
was
Where's the double? Oh, you want to point to it? Okay. She pointed to it in real life. Okay.
then I did Dorito Man, and I covered up the negative and the positive, which left me with the other negative,
Good.
which is -9 still. Then I did the good guys, bad guys chart and
Okay,
put
hold on. We want to rewrite the problem without our double sign, because sometimes if we don't do that, it'll confuse us with all this extra sign. So how do we rewrite it with a single sign?
13 -9.
Yeah, 13 -9, or sometimes we do read it like that, 13 -9. Okay, yes. Next is, you said good guys, bad guys? Okay.
I put 13 on the positive side,
Okay,
and
good guys score 13.
bad guys scored 9.
Good. So who
I did.
wins the game?
Good guys,
Good guys win by
4.
4. Good. We subtract. Should I write that? Okay, fine, I'll write it. 13 -9 is 4. Okay, so good guys win by 4. Positive 4. Excellent. Okay. All right, number 3.
So me.
Who's doing 3? Same person?
Yeah.
Okay, Terrence, right?
Yep.
Okay, Terrence, how did you do number 3?
So there are no double signs, so
Correct.
I didn't have to do Dorito Man. I did the good guys, bad guys chart and put I put 8 on the
So who scored instead of I put this
Yeah.
on the this?
so good guys scored 5, bad
Yeah.
guys scored 8.
Very good.
So I did 8 minus 5, which I got 3 or -3 since bad guys won.
8 minus 5 is 3, and bad guys win, right? Okay, so that means
-3.
-3. Very good, very good. Okay, next one. Okay, number
So the first step I did was do a scoreboard chart.
Okay.
Then good guy scored 8, bad guy scored 9.
Yes.
So 8 minus 9,
9 minus 8.
or
yeah.
9 minus 8 equals -1.
Okay, so who wins the game?
Bad guys.
Bad guys. So you're right. So -1. Excellent job, both of you. Go back to Walgreens now.
Yep, we're gonna go back to Walgreens.
Okay, you're not really allowed though in real life.
She hit me.
Stop it. No fighting. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Now we've got Mr. Strawberry and Estrella coming from London.
Well, we got you
Okay.
actually.
So number 5. Pick a color. Why not?
Blue.
Blue. Okay.
First you look for double signs, but
Okay.
there's no double signs.
No double signs. I
So-
agree. Do you all agree with that? Yes.
Then you use the scoreboard method,
Yes.
and then since the 4 is negative and the 2, you put the 4 in, and then the bad guy side, and the 2, and then you add them up, and then you get -6. And that's the answer.
So who wins the game?
The bad guys,
By how many?
6 points.
By 6 points. So it's -6. Excellent, excellent. Okay, next person doing number 6, right? You want to stick with blue?
I guess.
Okay, go ahead.
First we're gonna be looking for double signs.
Is
And
there a double sign?
yeah,
Where?
right there.
Where? Okay, she pointed to it in real life. My first class to do that. Okay, cool. What do
And
we do with those?
then we're gonna use Dorito Man.
Mm-hmm.
And
so a
then
negative and positive makes
negative.
a negative. Okay, we should have put some minus negatives in this quiz review. Anyway, okay, so we rewrite it, right? 10, -5, -3. Okay, now what?
And then we're gonna use the scoreboard.
Okay,
And then we're gonna put 10 on the positive side,
10. So who scores?
10 on the good guys.
Good guy score 10.
Yeah. And then bad guys score 5,
Uh-huh.
and then 3.
Uh-huh.
And then then 5, we're gonna add 5 plus 3,
Right.
which equals 8, and then 10 minus 8.
Right. So the final score of the game is 10-8. So who wins?
Good guys.
Good guys win. We need to find out how much they win, so then we subtract 2 points, right? So it's good guys by 2. Is that what you have?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have jumped ahead of you there. Excellent job, both of you. All right, Cookie Monster's coming up for number 7 obviously from Sesame Street. Let's hear it for Cookie Monster. All right. So this one's just a little tricky. They're just kind of asking you this little word problem. What would it mean in a number? Okay, so write the integer, which means a positive or negative number, that represents a loss of 15 pounds. So what do you say, Cookie Monster?
-15.
Negative 15. Why?
Because when you lose something, you have a negative.
He's exactly right. So that's all that this problem is asking for, is to recognize that that is negative. All right. Okay, I'm going to do number 8 by myself. Anybody want to help me? Number 8? No? Okay, so what do you say, sir?
Well, you think,
Well, let's read it. When Buddy the Elf left the North Pole, the temperature was -9. Okay, what do we do with that?
well, you put a -9.
Right, we start with -9, okay, and then he arrived in New York City, the temperature had increased 10. So now what do we do?
Then you put a +10.
Positive 10, because it went up 10. Okay, good. What was the temperature in New York City? So a lot of these problems are, you can use a number line. You can hippity hop because they're really small numbers. But when you have big numbers in high school, especially in high school, it's going to be good to be able to use the scoreboard method. Okay, so now what?
Good guys scored 10 and bad guys scored 9.
So that means positives win, good guys win.
And then you subtract 10 minus 9.
Uh-huh.
And you get 1.
And it's 1. We know they won by 1 point, right? Excellent job. Okay, coming now, all the way from Los Angeles Staples Center, we have LeBron and Jenny. Okay, LeBron and Jenny. Okay, he's famous. Seriously famous.
Jenny, though. I don't know what Jenny.
Alright, by the way,
Is that LeBron's wife?
remember we did this?
What?
We did this on our notes, okay? When you have two numbers next to each other with parentheses, that means multiplication. I saw some people that were doing addition and subtraction. So please be very careful. This is multiplication. All right, go ahead, pick a color and go up to the mic, please.
Me?
Whoever's doing the problem. Okay, what color you want?
Red.
Red. Okay.
So first you use Dorito Man, right?
We do what?
Dorito Man.
Dorito Man, right, because it's multiplication division, not addition subtraction. Okay, good. So
And then they're both negative, so you cross out the negative. So
cover up the two negatives and we get
positive.
positive.
And then you're gonna do the I don't know how to say it.
What do you do with the 8 and the 2?
Do the scoreboard, right?
Do you add, subtract, multiply, or divide?
Oh, you multiply.
Multiply. So we know the answer is positive and we multiply. So what do we get? 8 times 2.
16.
Yep. So your answer is 16. We don't want to use scoreboard because it's not addition subtraction, okay? And we're done. Okay, number 10.
You do Dorito Man,
Okay.
cross out negative and a positive,
Okay.
and then multiply 5 times 3.
So we get
A negative 15.
negative 15. Do we agree? Do we agree, everybody?
Yes.
Sweet. All right. Number 11, you doing that one too? No, that's somebody else. All right, give me a hand. Okay, Jamal and Billy Bob are doing 11, 12, and 13. Come on down, Jamal and Billy Bob.
I didn't even practice for that. Can you help me out?
Okay, so number 11.
For 11,
Yeah.
we multiply 10 times 3. We
Okay.
do Dorito Man to see what the answer is.
You want to pick a color?
Red.
Red. Okay, a lot of red. Okay, so we're going to use Dorito Man for 10 and 3. So what do we get for their signs first?
Positive.
Right, because there's two negatives make a positive. Therefore, we got positive 30.
And
And
we
then don't forget that we haven't multiplied this negative 1 yet.
we
Oops, I should put times though. Times negative 1. Okay, now what?
now we multiply the positive 30 times negative 1, and we do Dorito Man.
Yes, we use Dorito Man for multiplying those two, which
And
makes a negative.
so it's negative 30.
Yep. So when you have three numbers, you just do 2 at a time with Dorito Man. Got it? Get it? Get it? Got it?
For 12,
Got it? Get it? Get it? Got it?
Yeah.
All right, hold on, please. 1 second. Okay, number 12.
for number 12, 4 times 4, we do Dorito Man to see what the answer will be.
Okay.
And it's positive. So 4 times 4 equals 16, so it's positive 16.
There we go. Positive 16. Easy cheesy. Very good. All right. Number 13. Did I go down too fast or no? No? Okay. What color do you want?
Oh, blue.
Blue. Alright. How do we do this?
I did 15 divided by negative 3 and got 5. Negative 5.
Okay, you're correct. How do we make sure that we know what the sign is?
Dorito Man.
Dorito Man. So, okay, so what are the two signs?
Positive and negative.
Right, so therefore he's right. Negative 5. Got it.
And 14 I don't understand.
Okay, so 14 is exactly the same thing as here, division. It just looks different. So in a fraction, that's always division. So if I rewrite it like this, negative 335 divided by negative 7, it's exactly the same thing. Okay? So tell me how you think you would do it.
Dorito Man first.
Yeah, you're right, because it's multiplication. Okay, what do we get?
Positive.
Okay, why?
Because you take away both of the negatives.
Take away both the negatives, so you get a positive. You're exactly right. So answer is going to be positive. And how many 7s in 35?
5.
You're right. See? Very good. There we go. All right. And now somebody's going to steal Christmas. It's the Grinch. Yeah, should we boo the Grinch? Just because
No.
it's pretend?
No.
It's pretend.
No.
It's pretend.
No.
Boo.
No.
Oh. Well, then how come? Okay, hold on. Yay! The Grinch. Boo! Yay! Yay! Yay for the real person, boo for the actual Grinch. Okay. What color do you want to use?
Green.
Green. Okay, that's pretty Grinchy. Alright. Okay, how do we do number 15?
You have to use Dorito Man first.
We're using Dorito Man because it's division, correct?
And you cover the negative and positive, and you end up with the negative. And then you divide negative 80. Wait, negative 81 divided by 9, and then you get negative 9.
Yep, negative 9. She's right. That's it. It looks Grinchy too. Alright, excellent job, Grinch. Okay. Coming up next, we've got SpongeBob and Stefano. SpongeBob and his best friend Stefano. Alright, what color?
Blue.
What?
Blue.
Blue. Alright, can we do dark blue this time?
Yes.
Okay, I think that's dark blue. No, that's kind of a dark purple, huh?
Yeah.
Well, let's do blue then. Alright, go ahead.
So first we're gonna multiply.
Okay?
We're gonna multiply 2 times 1, which is 2, and 10
So
times.
yeah, so 1 second. We have to think back to the beginning of the year, right?
Yeah.
When we did multiplying fractions. 2 times 1, 10 times 5 makes
2/50ths.
2 over 50, okay?
Now we have to use Dorito Man.
Yeah, since there was a negative, which we didn't have at the beginning of the year, we have to do Dorito Man. Okay?
We're gonna take away the plus and 1 negative.
Right, so the first number was positive, the 1/5 is negative, so that makes a negative.
And
So
then
therefore, our answer there is
Negative.
negative. Okay? Now, I would give credit for this, but
we have to simplify.
you should reduce. So you can divide them both by
2.
2, and you would get
Negative 1/25.
1/25. All right. Now, by the way, on this problem, you could have reduced this before you started. 2 and 10. And then you don't have big numbers to deal with. So it becomes 1/5 times 1/5. Okay, very good job, sir. Next one. Okay,
First, I did the reciprocal.
very good. Reciprocal of this guy, right?
Yeah.
So negative, let's write it as 4 over 1.
Yeah, and then 4 over 3.
Right, but what is it doing now? Is it still
Oh,
dividing?
no, it's
No,
multiplying.
it's multiplying. Very good. So we got negative 4 over 1 times negative reciprocal 4 over 3. Okay, great. I'm
Now,
going to move this over so we can multiply across. Okay, there we go. Go ahead.
now we do 4 times 4,
Uh-huh,
which is 16.
uh-huh.
1 times 3, which is 3.
Right, now is the answer positive or negative?
Positive.
You're right, because we're doing Dorito Man since this is division or multiplication. 2 negatives make a positive.
Now,
Alright.
now we need
Now you can write this is to be correct on the test, but you can write it as a mixed number, which would make
5 and 1/3.
5 and an extra third. Okay. Excellent job. Okay. We're almost done. But we're kind of running out of time. You want to quickly go? Go Gadget and Taylor? Okay, Go Gadget and Taylor with only a little bit of time left. Okay, so
Yay.
Go Gadget, what color you want?
Purple.
Purple. Alright, so this was our last assignment, so a little bit tricky. So we need to find a LCM, right?
Huh?
LCM
Oh, yeah.
of what numbers?
7 and 21.
And 21. So to get that, we go 7, 14, 21, ding, 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 right? So you might have been able to tell right away that 21 is your LCM. That means that this needs to be multiplied by
3.
3 over 3. Very good. So we got negative 6 sevenths times 3 over 3. I need to move this stuff over, huh? So that makes...
18 21st.
Yeah, but don't forget it's negative. Negative 18 over
21.
All right, now that we have the same denominators, we can use our good guys, bad guys. 18 is a bad guy, right?
Yeah.
4 is a good guy. Okay, so let's make a chart. Almost done. Okay, go ahead. Who scored?
Good guys scored 4 and bad guys scored 18.
Okay, boo. Bad guys win. Boo. Okay. All right, so how many points did they win by? Well, we subtract, right? We get 14. So our answer is what?
14 over 21.
That's correct. So, but bad guys win. So negative 14 over 21. All right, now that can be reduced, but I would mark that right on the test, but that can be reduced. So what would it be? It would be divided by 7, right?
Negative 2/3.
Yeah. 2. Negative 2. All right, let's give him a hand. That was really good. Now we really don't have, we only have like 30 seconds. So we're going to have to come back to that tomorrow. Hello again, you. All right, today is our second day of recording because we couldn't finish it all in one day. But here we go. We've got Taylor coming all the way from New Hampshire. All right, Taylor. So, you want to pick a color?
No, which problem?
Which problem am I doing? Number 19 here. You want to pick a color?
Purple.
Purple. Okay. First step.
I found the common denominator, which
Okay,
was
so
8.
least common multiple of which numbers?
4 and 8.
4 and 8, right? Okay, and that makes what?
8.
It's 8, right? That's an easy one. I think it's going to be pretty easy on the test, since this review was easy. All right, so that means that the 4 one has to be times what? To get to 8.
2.
2 over 2, very good. And then 8, we don't have to multiply at all because it already has 8 in the denominator. Okay, so 1/4, right?
Mhm.
Okay. What do we get?
2 8s and 3 8s.
2 8. Very good. Okay, so now we have a common denominator. So we've got 2, and we've got, remember, is this positive or negative? There's 3
Negative.
8s here?
Negative.
Negative. So we need to do good guys, bad guys, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so tell me what happens here.
The 2 goes on the good guy's side, and
So good guys score 2.
and the bad guys score 3.
Right, so who wins?
The bad guys.
Bad guys win by 1 point, right?
Mhm.
So it's negative 1
Over 8.
8, because these are 8s. Alright, let me highlight the answer. Excellent job! So these problems, 19 and 18, are the ones with the most steps. Alright, when I sit over... Alright, next we have SpongeBob coming all the way from Kitty Bottom! Alright, SpongeBob, how did you figure out number 20?
So I did, so first I added the 1/9 to 8/9.
Okay, so the fractions first. Okay, 1/9 to 8/9. And what do we get?
9/9.
Right, we get a whole, right?
Yeah.
9/9, which is actually just one whole. Okay?
And then I added 5 1
5 plus 1, and that makes
6,
6. So we got the 6, and we've also got plus 1 whole makes
7.
So not as hard as it looks. Okay, now this one this is a weird question. Honestly, I didn't write this question. I think this is a little weird, but it's okay. Last month, this person had $150 in their bank account. So if you have $150, is that positive or negative? If you have $150, is that positive or negative? Positive. So we're going to start out with $150. Okay. Then depositing. Is depositing positive or negative?
Positive.
Depositing.
Positive.
It means we put money in.
Oh, negative.
Deposit.
Negative. Oh, positive.
So does that mean we have more money or less?
More.
More. So that's more money. So we're going to add $300. And then withdraw. What does that mean we do?
He took out money.
We take out money. So that means we subtract 250. Okay? So that's exactly what B is. Now, the question says, what expression could be used? Now, you would get the same answer with this C thing, but it doesn't really make sense with our word problem. So I would say, why would you say minus a negative for a deposit, right? Even though minus a negative does end up being a positive, it doesn't really make sense for the deposit. So I'm going to say that the answer for this is B. Got it?
Wait, will it be like that on the test?
Yeah. Well, I'll probably make this C so that it's not going to give you the same answer. Okay? Because this is a little tricky for my taste. I want it to be a little clearer which is the right answer.
On a test for number 21, there would just be one correct answer.
Yeah, one correct answer, exactly. Okay, we ready? We're done. Bye, YouTube.
Bye.
Bye to all our fans.
I need to subscribe to.